Good morning, guys. Ellen Woodbridge here, independent Stampin' demonstrator in Australia. I say good morning because it is morning here. I am on a little earlier live than I normally have an appointment to fix some of my nails, which have fallen off today. Well, I'm getting them all redone anyways. But anyway, I digress. I am here to make a card with you. And would you believe, I don't even think I've got the actual card that I'm making here with me. So if you're popping on, please say hi. Let me see if I can find this card, which I just did. Good morning, Carol. So today, playing with the So Sentimental stamp set, which is from the annual catalogue, and the the matching stitched so sweetly, try to say that 10 times fast, dies. And I'm adding in some product from the holiday catalogue. I'm adding in Magic in This Night paper, which is the Halloween paper. Yes, all is well, Carol. Just got an appointment when I'd normally be live, so I came on early. Hey Michelle, thanks for joining. So I've got the In This Night Halloween paper, which isn't all Halloween. I've played with this paper a couple of times with you girls, and I'm going to be using it. So I'm going to be using these pieces today because this is a card that I made in my class on the weekend, and I have all the pieces prepared. I want to see if I can do the card a bit differently. Oh, thank you, Michelle. So kind. Yeah, so this is the card, but let's see if I can change it up and make it a bit different. So for those of you joining, thank you so much. Love having some of you here live. Also, thank you for watching on the replay. If this is your first or not even your first time watching and you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. It means you find out all the news or when I go live. You find out all these things just in a notification, whether it be on YouTube or on here on Facebook. And if you are on YouTube, love you, press subscribe. I am about 240 odd people away from being able to do live videos there, so I'm creeping up, and I'm looking forward to being able to do live videos on YouTube and just do something a bit different. Hey Peggy, nice coming on early. Not a problem, Catherine. I'm getting a few different people on. Nice being a bit different. So what I'm going to do, I am going to flip myself around, update you with what's going on while I do that, and we will get in and see what I can, moving a few things, and seeing what I can do with the pieces that I have pre-cut. So I hope everyone is well. I had a great time in my class and my BOGO sale on the weekend. It has allowed me to creep up on my September sales goals. So I'm about just under $700 away from achieving that, which is a bit exciting. I really am determined to hold my title that I earned just a couple of months ago. So definitely would like to do that. So if you like anything that I am using today, or if you're interested in the 24-hour flash stamp sale coming up in a couple of days, I would appreciate, let's do that. I would appreciate your orders coming my way. Okay, I think we are all up and running, so I will turn off the light, get rid of the shadows, and we'll play with all my bits and bobs and see what we can come up with. Good morning, Delinda. I'm so glad you could make it. So who have I got here that I haven't said hello to? Good morning, Kathleen. Good morning, Carol. If you are popping on, please say hi. Hey, Donna. Thank you for sharing, girls. That means more people can join our crew of Woodettes. I don't know. What are we? We were Woodettes. And I've got my Kingdom of Velamish. So who knows what we are? We're just a fun group of gals who craft together, which is awesome. Now, I do have a bit of an announcement. I know, it's just a happy coincidence, Linda. So World Card Making Day is coming up on the 3rd of October. And myself, Denise, who is Ladybug Stampin, and Ruth. Denise is in the US and Ruth is in the UK, and she is Artful Stampin. We are joining forces to run a more than 24-hour World Card Making Day Zoom event. So we will gather together on Zoom, do some crafting. Awesome word. That's great. Yes, we are a lovely bunch of crafters. Yeah, so we're doing a 24-hour Zoom event and we'll be crafting, having some challenges. We'll be showing what we're playing with. It's a bit of an evolving thing at the moment, but we will be on for 24 hours. I will need to sleep somewhere in those 24 hours, but hopefully there will be someone here over the whole 24 hours in the Zoom. So if you want details about that, please message me and I will get them to you. So these are Magic in This Night papers. So as you can see, this first paper, not very Halloweeny at all. I'm determined to use this paper. I love it and I haven't worked out how to use it yet, but I have used this side in a card. We have our beautiful purple spiders and argyle. We have flowers with some cobwebs, which actually isn't unusual. It's not totally Halloweeny, and some nice striations on the back, you know, fingers down a blackboard. Okay, what else do we have? We have the pretty bats with the nice legs and dangle. We have Kate and Craze of that same black and white. And we have the moody bats with a really nice big bold black and white pattern. So I do like this paper. And the paper I have chosen is this one on top. And I went over to the SU Colour Challenge and I asked for some colours. Now, I did want to use this paper, but I didn't give anyone a bum steer with the colours that I wanted. And it is beautiful, Kathy. You are exactly right. And it just happened. I got Pretty Peacock, Misty Moonlight and Flirty Flamingo, and I'm there going, oh, that's a bit of a curveball, but I think I made it work. I'm just going to pop this paper to the side because I do have all my bits and bobs here. So I do have the stamp mounted on the Stamparatus. This is one of my kits, and this is the kit I've already made up. So I just want to talk to you a bit about the process that I came up with, and I spoke to my girls about this in class. So I went, okay, I can do this. And what I originally looked at that we may end up making today, I have my 3 colours. Take this white card base out of the way. I went, yep, right, they work together. But when I put them like this, I went, oh, they work together, but they're not popping. So what I did is I cut some white mats. And when I put the white, oh, that helps if that's cut side down. Now, when I put the white mats in there, it just allowed that separation between the colours and for them to really pop. If you can, actually, I won't do that. You can see the difference between these 2 cards, just having the colours layered up. and having the separation here. So I went, okay, that's fine. And I went, yeah, you know what? I always am symmetrical with my cards and do that and blah, blah, blah. So what I thought is I'd offset it. And that's how I came up with this card. But today, I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to do something a little different. So with the card I've already stamped, I think I might go traditional and do my normal stepping in that I always do, because that's very nice, very aesthetically pleasing. This one's offset, and then I have a whole nother card kit. So let me stamp up my Sentiment and we'll see how that one goes. Now for the Sentiment, which is from So Sentimental, it is designed to go in this label. Beautiful, it works wonderfully, and that's what I've designed it to do. Now this stamp set is great for all occasions. You've got friendship, thank you, couple of birthdays, a get well, healing hugs, one great to go with food, a for you, any occasion, a baby one, and a gift giving one, and some confetti, which is always needed. I bought these dies while I set this up because I loved these stitched, nested scallops. Now, whilst I haven't used them today, and I don't think I will be using them, they are extremely useful. And I use them for a lot of projects. So what I do is I just cut it out, measure the inside, and cut pattern paper, piece of paper, just to go on the inside. And these smaller ones are also great for Sentiment. So this calls for confetti. I think it fits really nicely in the second one. So I have pre-cut this label shape, and I have set up my Stamparatus jig here. And if you missed it, I did show you in my last video how I make a jig. I'm pretty sure it was my last video. Okay, and I'm using the in colour Misty Moonlight. I've used two in colours on this. I've used a Pretty Peacock as well. Very sad Pretty Peacock is going at the end of this annual catalogue. It's such a beautiful colour. I want it to stay forever. If only we could. Okay, let me pop that there and it'll make me close it. That is sitting nicely in there. Just give that a nice even rub over. I'm not using a whole lot of pressure. I'm just making sure that it goes everywhere. Now that hasn't stamped wonderfully, but what I can do, because I've used the Stamparatus, re-ink it up, and I can just show a bit of love on those areas. You can hear I'm going a bit harder now on those areas that didn't stamp well, and voila, have a beautifully stamped Sentiment. So pop that there to dry. Finish with Stamparatus. Nice and easy. Love using it and need to use it more. Hey Shelley, you did. You haven't missed too much, but there is always the replay to go back and watch. Now, let's close this because we don't need any extra ink going anywhere. Okay. Done, done, done. So pop that to the side. Now I have all my extra bits and bobs. I'm going to score, well, I've already pre-scored. I'm going to fold my card base. It's still nice and even. And then we can play with this placement and just see what we like. I'm going to play with the placement without my white layers, but I've got all my layers there, and I know I've got to trim down this piece because I miscut them when I was prepping for class. Is anyone surprised? Ooh. Right, this can go here, because this is the base. But I can always cut it down. I always can. I'm just wondering, it's too wide, but I don't know. Give me your suggestions, girls. Very open to suggestions today because we're just having a play. Good morning, Kathy. Thank you for joining. Yeah, I do love this paper. I don't know what to do. Sorry, I should bring this card in a little more for you all to see. Because I can always cut these things down. No one's saying that I need them. Or do I just turn it on its head, do this and this, and turn it on its head and do that? So have one landscape and one portrait. That would work as well. Now, what is this piece? No, that all except this pattern paper isn't in the right orientation, but I really don't think it makes that much of a difference. I think I'm going to do one landscape, one portrait, and have one offset. I think that works really well, unless anyone has any. Yes, I could. I think those layers need white. Oh, yes. I'm just playing with I'm definitely going to use the white like this card Woodbridge, which is why I have them pre-cut. You may have missed the start where I laid them all together and went, oh my God, they need separation, which is why on the original card I did the white. But I'm just playing with orientation. So I'll do one landscape, one portrait, and we can trim and whatever we need to do from there. So let's start by doing some gluing. You could cut down and matte in white. Yes, there will be matting. I'm glad everyone agrees with my decision to matte in white. Sorry, girls, haven't used this glue in a couple of days. And I always just remove the glue goober very delicately so it doesn't break off inside the nib. So then, do you think this glue goober wants to, right, it's off now. Now hopefully my new glue will run beautifully, which it just has. Perfect. Great. Although, because I'm missing nails, my fingers are really sore today. Hopefully they'll be better when I get nails put on later this morning. And I just got glue on my hand. My nail lady's going to love that. She'll grab my hair. Hopefully I'll have a chance to get it off before I go and see her. That's right. These are pretty simple cards, but I did just want to play and see what we could do with my pre-cut pieces. Needs white. Yep. Yes. Stop screaming at me, girls. No, kidding. Yeah, there will definitely be white. Don't you worry. It's funny, isn't it? Like, the colours work so well together, and I never would have put the colours together if Nicole, who's quite often on here, she set me the colour challenge in the group, in the SU colour challenge. I don't know. I don't know that I would have put Flirty Flamingo in particular with these colours, but it works so well. She did get a sneak peek of this card. Once I made it, I showed her and she went, I love that. And she wasn't sure about the colour challenge that she gave me, but she knows I'm up for a good challenge. So when I blog this tomorrow, I will definitely share it on the SU colour challenge. So do come over and join us. Hello, Miss Josie. Yes, it might be simple, but the pink is Flirty Flamingo. So the three colours are Misty Moonlight, Pretty Peacock, and Flirty Flamingo. Okay, so stamped pieces can just go over here, and let's layer all these pieces up. Lots of layers, but as we said previously, very effective. Okay, that is, so I've just got like 2.5 centimeters of a mat on these, so it's not much. I've got 0.5 centimeter around the Flirty Flamingo and the card base, and I've just got a smaller mat on these ones. Just for a hint of white, but not too overpowering. That's what I was going for. We're trying to anyway. Okay. Right. Done. Where's the other little piece? Now this one I think I need to shave down. Yes, I do. And we will grab our very cute mini trimmer, because this is what I used in class, and that has a white edge on it. So what I will do is trim that white fuzzy edge off. Okay. Hello, Barbara. No, you're not late. No, it's not clip. I'm wearing clip. I'm wearing more Calypso coral in my over jacket today. Nicole Wilson picked the colours over on the SU Colour Challenge. I'd made 3 Christmas cards and went, oh, I just need to throw in an all occasions card, because this is this sentiment, it can be wedding, it can be birthday, it can be an engagement card. It's sort of it's very much a multi-purpose sentiment. So I thought, oh, let's make this. And then I went, oh, what colours am I going to use? So I just asked for a challenge. That's what I love about the group. We have our monthly challenges, as well as having, you can ask for a challenge at any time, and any one of the members can give you a challenge. And I just specifically asked for a 3 colour challenge, because I sort of knew where I was going to go. Good afternoon, Miss Cindy. Any Zoom meetings this evening, or are you a lady of leisure this evening? Okay, so we've kind of no, I did not get any glue on my white top. Be impressed, girls, be impressed. Okay, that's wrong side. Did you know there is a wrong and a right side to a piece of paper if you cut it, and there are cutting edges, but you can fix that. If you, by chance, happens to me all the time, stuff up your right side piece of paper and have to use your wrong side, and you have this cutting edge, what you can do is just take your bone folder and just rub over those raised cutting edges, and it just smooths it down, so it looks perfect. And now you can see there, oh, I didn't do that end very well, but I did do this end, and those cutting edges are all gone. So there's your tip for the day. Okay. So who here thinks they might join in our World Card Making Zoom? So for those that have popped in late, Denise Garrison, myself, and Ruth Trice, and they're Ladybug Stampin and Artful Stampin. We are doing an over, we worked out it'll be over 24-hour World Card Making Day hangout on Zoom. So I am starting it at about 9 a.m. on the 3rd of October, which will be awfully fun. Card basis. And Ruth will come in somewhere in between, and then Denise and I will bring it home. Leisure tonight. Awesome, Delinda. No, Barbara. Every cutter does that edge. Probably not as bad on a guillotine, but every cutter does that edge. It's because you're pushing down. So you're pushing down and pulling through on the paper, and the paper's got to go somewhere. Even though you are cutting it, it does have to go somewhere. Okay. Isn't it weird? Even though one of these is going to be portrait, I turn it landscape to line it up. Is that just me? Am I having another special moment, or my normal special moment, or what? Depending on where you are. Oh, yes. Well, Josie, you can pop in and out anytime. Hey, Margie. Morning, Jacqueline. You can pop in and out of this 24-hour Zoom as much as you like. So we'll be here. We'll be crafting, chatting. Jacqueline always has a good time on our Zoom Hangouts. Just happens this is a huge Zoom Hangout this time, and we're reaching over the European, South Pacific and US Canada time zones all on one Zoom. Okay, that is not even, and it won't move. There we go. Just a bit of persuasion. Okay, so that is one. So that's the difference here between the offset and having them all layered in. I think they're both nice. Tell me which you preferred, the offset or the layered. I'll call it that. Yes, exactly. We should. I'm normal. Okay, Cindy, I'm glad I'm normal. Ish. I think my family might disagree there. But anyway. Right. Put that back in. Just taking my time today. What's time? I'm in no rush today. Might be a bit of a quicker, we'll see. I say that and it never is. But anyway. Okay, that one down. Layered for preference. Okay. Yeah, I just wanted to do something different. Then everyone did the offset. Where if I did the layered in my class, there would have been at least 2 of them in the class that would have done the offset. So it is really all personal preference, and the colours still work. It's just this way you see more of the Misty Moonlight and Pretty Peacock than the pink. It's just different ratios of colour. Okay. Oop, I apparently had glue on there. Don't need this glue anymore. So we'll pop on the lid. Offset is your preference. I know, I love slimline cards. I have made a number of them actually. Okay, right. We need dimensionals because this card needs a bit of a something. Oh, do you know what I could pull in? Could pull in some ribbon as well for something different. Okay, do we need ribbon? I can audition it. So I definitely have Misty Moonlight ribbon that I'd be looking at doing, or just a plain white ribbon. Didn't think about, oh, a bit hard doing it for this one. Okay, that is all balanced. I don't know that it needs it because we're using rhinestones, but could audition it. You're not using Misty Moonlight. Misty Moonlight's an amazing colour to use. It's a great denim blue. It's not as dark as Night of Navy. It's a mid blue in our range of blues. Balmy blue is still quite light blue, but this is sort of bridges the gap between Night of Navy and Pacific Point to that balmy blue. Okay, so they are all layered up. No one has said anything about ribbon, so let's have a grab it and have a looky-see here. Grab out my pin. See, you won't really see it on this card. You just see the ends. So I don't know whether it would be that effective as such on there. Or what I could do, which would also look nice, so give me a bit more length, is tie, now need a big loop, girls, otherwise my fingers won't do this. Okay, slide the fingers down for a bigger loop. Please excuse David in the background. He's playing with a new smart cane that he's evaluating for work. That sound did not sound good, David. Don't know what it sounded like to the girls. Okay. So what I do is I then just play with this. I think David might need to go for a walk to check it out. So I try not to pinch my ends. I try to keep them looped nicely so they are nice round, like looped ends, and don't have a pinched crease in them. Just play. Oh, that looks quite nice. No ribbon. That is actually such a good idea. Yep, I might do one of each, Carol, actually, because it's going to be a bit hard to use. Well, I could do a slit in the fold of the card here. So I might leave this as non-ribbon and just put this bow on this one. Okay. I do like it. I'm still going to add all the rhinestones. So don't you worry about that. The rhinestones will get at it. Okay. So that is the Misty Moonlight, and it's a twill kind of pattern, and it is, I want to say it's 1/4 of an inch. Does it tell me? It doesn't tell me. It's let me check here. Yeah, it's 1/4 of an inch ribbon, which is perfect. But then we've got the big Mama shaded spruce one, which is huge. Okay, my dish, firecrackers. It did, and it's I know it's, you know what, I shouldn't assume you know what it is, but it's it's a foldable cane, so you know he just flicks it out and it just goes click click clack. Yes, 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 exactly. Exactly. Okay. So, at least it fell the right way. Kind of liking this on the bottom third. Okay, the rule of thirds works quite nicely here. So I like that you're seeing a lot of the misty moonlight. And oh, that looks a bit cute there. That does. I might just trim off these ends a titch. Okay, that's a bit better. I am going to glue dot that to the middle. Glue dot that. Okay. He was in the zone. He didn't even say goodbye. He's gone for a wander. I wished I could go with him because it's such a lovely day outside today. What's it like in Queensland and Melbourne today, girls? Because I've got Josie in Queensland and I've got Jacqueline in Melbourne. Come on, hands, do your job. Oh, my dear word. Right, got that. Where are my other scissors? They're under here. Would you believe that still isn't on the glue dot? I kind of like the other side of the knot better. Okay, right. And then pick off the glue dot and the ribbon all at once. Place that one in the middle, right there. I like that. I will add all my gems at the end, so don't stress. We are just using our process here. Put these ribbon ends in my little rubbish bin. Windy and overcast. Ah, that's not good. Ah, yay, you do have these dies, Word. That's awesome. They're a great die set to have. Very, very versatile with the labels and the stitched rectangles. Well, the scalloped stitched rectangles. Ah, you're in South Australia, Carol. 17. Oh, we're going to get to about 26 today. So that'll be really nice day. We had like 30 degrees yesterday. Okay, so we have offset, stacked or layered, and portrait and landscape. Okay, I was a bit smarty pants and I got my rhinestones and I have pre-colored them using the dark Floaty Flamingo blend. So you can see here they are pre-colored and I've done some teeny ones too. So let's grab my take your pick tool and scatter them across the cards. So I've done some small, some medium and some large ones. Oh, now. Right, done that. I really want to finish this set. You can see here how much I colour my gems to match my projects. Great thing about having Stampin' blends is that you can really, you can personalize or customize, not personalize. You can customize your project. So I do or have done the same things with our pearls, and they look fantastic on the pearls as well. Okay, and it's not super permanent. They're not super permanent, but they are enough that they don't rub off. But if you use your Stampin' Right markers, they definitely do rub off, and they're not permanent. It's the nature of the alcohol in them that these are a bit more permanent. Oh, I didn't want that in line. I wanted that just offset. 16, ouch. A slight breeze and sun. That sounds so lovely, Cindy. You'd make a great weather girl, you know. And I might dunk another one there. I'd like to get them all used. And if I use this last one, just doing a dumping of them here. So although one of my girls did do the old 1, 2, 3, like down on this piece, she went 1, 2, 3 down there, and I went, oh my god, that's old school Stampin' Up! When you used to use them in a line of 3. I know Mr. Bobby Fort is a fan of that style. I might just put one lone one up here. I think I'm done. I think I am done. What do you think? Can we add anything else, or you think I'm done too? Hey Rose, thanks for joining, and I will go over what I have used today in a sec as well. Just let me pop these back in their home, because everything needs its home. Empty out my rubbish bin before I knock it over and get little bits and bobs everywhere all over my room, because none of us need that. Replacing caps, always needed. So today I have used a colour challenge from the gorgeous Miss Nicole Wilson from the SU Colour Challenge site, and she sent me the colours of Flirty Flamingo, Misty Moonlight and Pretty Peacock, and I have grabbed those colours, or at least the Pretty Peacock paper is from the Magic in This Night designer series paper. So that is in the holiday catalogue and is available now to purchase. And I have used the Stitch So Sweetly dies for our beautiful label, and the matching So Sentimental stamp set for the sentiment. I've added some bling with the basic rhinestones, and I have coloured them with our dark Flirty Flamingo Stampin' Blends pen. So I've kept them fairly simple. While we were here, we experimented with using the 3 colours without the white mattes. No one liked that. We all thought that the white mattes needed to be there for separation of the colours to make them stand out a bit more. But we have played with orientation of the same pieces of paper. So from exactly the same dimensions, we got our offset card, our layered portrait, our layered landscape, and our layered portrait. So girls, thank you so much for joining me today, especially because I was early, bit unscheduled, and I will go. I will be back on Thursday. Not quite sure what we're doing on Thursday, but I will definitely be back. Oh, I totally knocked us off. Thanks for joining, Jennifer. You're just coming at the end. Yes, I will have a great day. I will enjoy the sunshine and a nice catch up and pamper, getting my nails done. So yes, thank you so much for joining. Remember, 24-hour stamp sale, 23rd. So each region in the world, I'm assuming, has different stamp sets that is part of the 24-hour sale. I did post the stamp sets that are available. They may be a post or two down from this video on Facebook. I've also blogged it and put it in a newsletter. So yes, if you want to find out what those stamp sets are, please make sure you check if you're signed up for my newsletter. If not, check out my blog or Facebook, where I have graphics for the link for the list of stamp sets that will be 15% off in Australia. So I would appreciate if you chose me to shop with. So thank you so much, girls, and I will catch you on Thursday. Bye.